Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're gonna be doing the ability showcase for every single ability in the game, every rarity. Let's get started already. So first off, we're gonna have Bounce. So Bounce is a mythical physical which gives you more jump power. As you can see, I jump super duper high now. And Mitch, what do you have Bounce right now?
No, I don't. I'm using Cannon right now.
So as you can see, he jumps way lower than me, and I jump much higher. Yeah, see. Yeah, so Bounce gives you extra super jump power when you jump. So Bounce is really good, and it's a mythical physical. Yeah.
It's a lot better with Bounce, so it's a lot better when you're shorter than you're taller.
Ooh.
As well. Just keep in mind with that. So if you're the cutoff usually with Bounce is 6'7". 6'7" as low as when you want to use it. If it's higher than that, it won't work as well.
Oh.
So
well, that explains a lot. I'm 6'9", so yeah, okay, that explains a lot. Yeah. So the shorter you are, the more Bounce works. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, for the second mythical physical, we have Cannon, which gives you extra 0.5 power, which is extremely broken in this game. As you can see, my spikes are going to be super fast.
It gives you a lot of power.
Yeah,
so if you green it,
as you can see.
So with this green mechanic, it will go really fast and much more topspin than normal.
Oh god.
Such as that.
Yeah, it goes.
You can see how fast it goes as soon as you green it.
And a mythical, and it works the exact same way for every height. So you can be 5 foot and it works perfectly, you know. Alright, so now we have the third mythical physical, which is Wingspan. So Wingspan gives you a lot of top hitbox, which is spiking hitbox. And as you can see, my arms get longer, and it works better for taller heights than shorter heights. So let's try spiking super high.
Oh, it also increases block hitbox as well.
It increases block hitbox as well. Holy. Oh yeah, because of the arms. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
355. Yeah, that's. Alright, so now for the fourth mythical physical, we have Athletic. Athletic gives you +1 stamina, as you can see in my stamina bar right here, plus 0.5 jump. Sprints are faster, and you take less time to jump. So it's really good all around. So as you can see, my jump is super fast. My sprint, let's try to sprint now. Oh yeah, I'm super fast. I'm super fast with Athletic. You have +5 jump power as well, so I jump higher. And it works the same with every single height. So you can get it even if you're 5'4" or if you're 7'4". Alright, so now for the first mythical technical, we have Wreckage. Wreckage gives you a lot of tooling and wiping range. So when I spike into the hands of Mitch, you really have to aim for the hands. Jump real quick, Mitch. You really have to aim for the hands. So let's try spiking into his hands real quick. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, as you can see, the wipes go further, like a lot further. Let's try it on the other side real quick. Oh yeah, you can see
that.
They go super far. That's what Wreckage is. Alright, so now for the second technical mythical, we have Unbreakable. Unbreakable increases efficiency in kill blocks, and it negates Wreckage completely. So let's try blocking Mitch real quick. Oh yeah, that's what Unbreakable does. Oh yeah, as you can see, I'm just kill blocking everything. That's the power of Unbreakable, bro. Oh yeah.
Yep, I can't. Yeah, it is.
Unbreakable
is incredibly overpowered. Yeah.
Alright, so for the last mythical technical, we have Precision Setter. Precision Setter makes it so your hitter greens their spike more often. So let's try it right now. 5, I got you. Oh yeah, as you can see, it's just greens. It's just green bean every time. Green bean. Yeah, so it's really good for setters. I recommend it. Alright, so now for the first epic physical, we have Heavy Hitter. Heavy Hitter is the same as Cannon, but instead it gives you 15.3 instead of 15.5. Alright, so for the second epic physical, we have Wide Reach. Wide Reach kind of works like Wingspan, but Wingspan gives 0.6 on both block and spike, and Wide Reach gives +1 only on spike. But you reach much higher with Wide Reach. There we go. 3.62 with Wide Reach, and with Wingspan, we tried it, it was 3.55. So you reach much higher on spike, but you don't get any blocking hitbox. Alright, so for the third epic physical, we have Solid Form. Solid Form reduces the red brick area. So as you can see, spike on me real quick. When I try to receive, boom, I received it perfectly. But if he aims at my right, now I have Solid Form, so it works a little less. There you go. That animation is a reg break, so your area of reg break is reduced with Solid Form, which is really good for liberos and defensive specialists, you know? So you get much more receive with that. So now for the fourth physical epic, we have Broad Blocker. Broad Blocker gives you +1 blocking hitbox. So it kind of works like Wingspan, but instead it's just blocking hitboxes. I mean, it's +1. So when you combine it with Unbreakable, let's try blocking Mitch. Yeah, you just cannot get dunked. Absolutely not. Yeah. My block hitbox is just massive. Alright, so now for the last epic physical, we have Reactor. Reactor makes it so any block you put up, you don't have to use the jump meter, and it automatically greens even if you just tap. If you hold, of course it's gonna work, but if you tap, it's still gonna be the same jump. So it's extremely overpowered with Unbreakable. Once again, let's try blocking Mitch. As you can see, you just cannot get anything over me because I'm greening my block. Let's try again. Yeah, it's just impossible to get past me. So yeah, it's really OP. Alright, so now for the first technical epic, we have V-Blocker. V-Blocker makes it so you have a higher kill block chance at the cost of having a big ass hole in the middle of your hitbox. Let's try it right now on Mitch. So you're gonna see when the animation plays out, there's like a very big hole in my block, but the sides of my blocks are just buffed. There's a higher chance of me kill blocking him. You can see right there, hitting on my straight jump. Yeah, as you can see, it just goes right through my hole right there. Pause. The side, if you try cutting, I'm there. And so for the second technical epic, we have Stance. Stance gives you +1 increase on receive hitbox. So let's try Spike. As you can see, I'm receiving perfectly. You see, I'm still getting those at 6'9". Even that's pretty crazy, honestly. Yeah, so Stance is pretty good. Alright, so now for the third epic technical, we have Block Control. Block Control kind of works like a reactor, but you actually have to time it. So you have a much easier time greening your blocks. There you go, I greened it. And you can see there's like a little space between. Though I think it should be going to common rarity, but yeah, it's alright. Alright, so now we have Breathing Control. And I have the build Gorilla on me, so Breathing Control Cannon is the Gorilla build. But Breathing Control makes it so when you move, your stamina regens half as quick. When you move, usually, your stamina does not regen. So this is really good if you're a spiker. Let's say you're an outside, you're receiving a lot, and you're still moving, then your stamina like regens while you're playing. So you don't need to stand still and wait for your stamina to regen. So that's very good. Alright, so now we have Controlled Receiver. Controlled Receiver compared to Solid Form makes it so when you get rec braked, the rec break distance is less further. So as you can see, it goes much closer to me than before when I didn't have Controlled Receiver.
There you go.
There, as you can see, the ball doesn't even go over. So it's really good for Liberos. So yeah, I recommend it. Alright, so for the first uncommon physical, we have All Rounder. All Rounder makes it so you have +10% spiking hitbox size, +1 stamina, and +10% receiving hitbox size. So it's kind of like an athletic, but slightly worse, you know? So you're not any faster, but you have way more, not way more, but a little more spiker hitboxes. And my receiving hitbox, spiker 6'9", is still gonna be pretty okay, you know? So I recommend it. It's pretty good for an uncommon. If you don't have any cash and you're stuck with this, it is very good for its rating. Alright, so for the second and last uncommon physical, we have Endurance. Endurance makes it so when you regen stamina when you're not moving, it doubles the rate at which it regens. So if you combine this with Breathing Control, you're never gonna run out of stamina pretty much. Like your stamina is gonna be absolutely infinite. As you can see, like I'm gonna stop moving, my stamina regens at its full in less than 3 seconds. So it's really good. Alright, so now we have Soft Blocker, the first technical uncommon. Soft Blocker makes it so your block touches go slower, so your wipes go much further and they're slower. Much closer, I mean, to the court, and they are slower, but also does your kill block. So let's try it with Mitch. If I try blocking him, as you can see, the touches go slightly slower, but so do my kill blocks. As you can see, it doesn't go as far as before, but I'm gonna try kill blocking now. As you can see, it's much slower. It even hit the net, and if I try, see, much slower. So yeah. Alright, so now we have the second uncommon technical. We have Feint. So Feint makes it so the ball drops much quicker when you're spiking with 3 power and you S-tilt. So let's try it right now. As you can see, if I'm S-tilting and 3 power, drops much faster. If I try green, as you can see, when you have no blocker and you're trying to really ankle break the receivers, you can just, let me try again. S-tilt, boom. Just like that. There's a technique for it. There's like a little meta for it. Figure it out, bro. Alright, so for the last uncommon technical, we have Fast Approach. Fast Approach makes it so your jump takes much less time to activate. So it's better than Athletic, jump delay slightly. As you can see, my jump is like much faster than Mitch. It's much faster than the
Almost as
original
instant.
jump. As you can see, I'm struggling to shift lock correctly. But yeah, it's much faster. Alright, so now we have the first common physical. We have big lungs. Big lungs make it so you have +3 stamina in your stamina bar. So usually I have 10 stamina. Now I have 13. So if you want to be someone that spams your stamina, big lungs is pretty good. Alright, so for the second common physical, we have hasty. Hasty makes it so you have +2 on your usual walk speed. So as you can see, my walk speed is much faster than usually. Alright, so correction. Hasty makes it so when you use stamina, it multiplies how much power your stamina basically has. So you're gonna be much faster when you use hasty. Let's say, as you can see, my walk speed is very high when I use stamina with hasty.
Yep.
Alright, so now we have hard-headed. Hard-headed basically makes it so headshots do not stun you, so your receive is basically the same. So as you can see, I'm gonna get headshotted, boom. The receive stays the same. Let's try again, boom. It stays good. So hard-headed is pretty good for liberals that play shorts, and if you don't want to get headshot by the mids. Alright, so for the third common technical, we have swift recovery. Swift recovery makes it so you have reduced time taken to recover from receives or dives. So as you can see, I can spam my click and I keep receiving, which isn't the same as usual. And when I dive, I can get up much quicker than if I don't have swift recovery, as you can tell. Alright, so now for the last ability in the game, we have Bullseye. Bullseye makes it so your miss cooldown is reduced by 50%. Miss is a thing where if you try to spike the ball too fast from the set, then it just misses. So if I set an AJ to Mitch, as you can see, you can spike. Oh, that's slow. You can spike it much quicker than before, and I didn't have Bullseye. So let's try again. You can quick it almost perfectly and not missing because I have Bullseye. Boom. Alright, so now we have a leak for the next update, guys. So for this one, we have Sprinter. Sprinter, it's gonna be right now it's not in the game yet. It should be releasing soon, but it is a physical, and I'm pretty sure it is an epic. So when you sprint, you're gonna gain much more speed when you use stamina. So let's see. Oh, I got tired. Let's try again. As you can see, my sprint is insanely fast compared to Mitch's stamina. Let's try again.
I also have.
Oh, as you can see, my stamina is just so fast compared to the others. So yeah, it's gonna be an epic, and thank you for watching the entire video. So yeah, that's all the abilities in the game. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll respond to every single comment. So yeah, have a great one, and see you next one.